All right, hey there, this is Matt for KeepaScore. Let's take a look at digital scorecards and how easy it is to use KeepaScore in order to track those. All right, I have a database right now open. It is the default data that comes with this solution. I'm going to tap on the wrench icon right here. And there's a very convenient link right there, highlighted, Edit Event. That's going to load this event. Now, this is something that's already been played. I'm just going to scroll all the way to the bottom here. Because this already has the players or most of the players and the teams, I'm just going to tap on duplicate. You can see I have three options there: event only, event in players, and event in teams. If I'm playing the same teams, I'll select that last option. Otherwise, in this case, I could just select the event and players if I was playing a different format. I'll choose the event in teams just to make it easy on myself. I can basically change the date, change the title, the time. I can even change the profile to switch it to a different club if I wanted to, change the format. Essentially, all I really wanted to do was to get the same players and the same team set up just to play another event at another time. And we'll just call this a simple event. And there we go. And then I'll tap up at the top to load that event. So now that we have this, what we're interested in is we're either going to pick a fixed format or we're just going to be capturing games. If I tap on the center icon and I'm going to capture something, you can see that it's got an event plan. I can go to the format. I could switch that to the default if I just wanted to start to capture simple games. Going back to the match is going to show me I can now click the plus, start to capture games, add the teams, what have you. Well, let's just create some games. We will go to, let's say, a round robin bracket. We'll just generate that. And we need a buy. Let's see. We've got teams. In this case, there is already 2 buys in here. Let's go ahead and get rid of those buys. All right, we've got 7 teams. We'll get rid of that buy. And now we just have straight teams right there. Click on format. Let's play a 6-player round robin bracket and generate those. All right, there we go. That's how quick our games were generated. All right, scorecards. For any one of these, whether you're running a tournament or just this simple event, getting users a scorecard for them to enter their own scores so they can bring it back to you is really pretty simple. There's 3 primary ways that you can do this. You can have them come to you and you are going to show them a QR code which they can scan to load the digital scorecard on their phone. Number 2, you can send them, if you're using text messaging from KeepaScore, a link to their scorecard. And number 3, you can print out a PDF which has all of the scorecards. Let's take a look at those in order. So first one, a digital scorecard. You can see when I tap on the 3 dots there, I have a digital scorecard. I can bring that up. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to scan this on my device. I'm going to bring up that scorecard on my phone, and we will be able to see that when I'm going to scan it. Now, that's probably the easiest way. There is another way that you can send people digital scorecards, and you can see right there, I've highlighted it, message players. Now, the message players, there's a couple of different ways that you can do this. The first way is if you're doing this on your iPhone, you have your phone number, you can send text messages. If you're running a full-blown tournament, then you might be sending more messages than your phone number should allow to maybe other phone numbers that your phone number has never contacted before. If you try to do that, your carrier might block you. So if you are using KeepaScore in order to run a full-blown event, you can contact us at support@keepascore.com. We do have a bulk texting feature where you get assigned your own dedicated number. It is not blocked. It's expected that you're going to be sending a lot of text messages to all of your players, etc. But if this is just a casual thing, you can select whatever players, side A if you want to maintain privacy, or side B. Essentially what this is going to do is use your phone number to create a group text, meaning all of these people that are currently here and all of their phone numbers will be revealed. Now we can see that we've got to select a template right now and it shows no matches found. Let's fix this. We will go to the main menu. We will select on the templates and you can see we're going to get a prompt. If no templates have been created, it will want to create some defaults for us. I'll go ahead and say yes. We have to assign each template to the profile that's on the event. In this case, it's really easy because there's only one profile. And if you haven't used profiles, as I switch to each of these, You can see I'm simply just tapping on that Pro Pickleball Club right there. That's the only profile I have currently. Profiles really come into play if if you have multiple duper clubs that you're managing within one copy of KeepaScore. But if we now go back to that messaging where basically any game that you have loaded, and let me show you how it works. We'll just switch to another game. Actually, let's switch to a game using the bracket. I click on the little icon up at the top there. I've got the bracket. I can pinch in. I can zoom. Any particular game. Let me show you another way to load. For any given player, if a player comes up to me and says, "Hey, we want to play our game, our match," a court is open. Well, if it's let's say Pablo Tejas, he asks, I can tap on him, and it gives me a list of all of his games. So if he's wanting to play, just any one of these games, I can select that game. And now, when I select on Message Players, I can say all players, I can select a digital scorecard, and there it is right there. So the link that we see right there is going to load what we're going to see when I actually scan that. So that is the second way. You can use texting in order to send this, and you can do it with your own phone number. You can also, if you're using an iPad, connect your phone to your iPad, and it will send from your iPad through your phone number. But again, if you're sending a lot of texts, be aware that your carrier could block your number or stop links from actually working. The third and final way, which is one of the easiest, if everybody's familiar and you're really not worried about people getting things wrong, so if we select that wrench icon and we scroll up, you can see that there is highlighted right there, Scorecards PDF. Now, when I tap this, what it's going to do, and this is you're typically going to generate this prior to any scores having been captured. What KeepaScore creates is it creates a list of all of the QR codes for the scorecards. You can also tap directly on any one of these. So if I was to click the icon down at the bottom right there, the share icon, and I share this and post it into my TeamReach, Spawned, WhatsApp, Facebook, it doesn't matter. It's just a PDF. And I'm sharing this so that all of the players for the whole of this event can access it. So that any given player says, oh, okay, I'm Jackie Kawamoto. It's match 3. I'm playing that one. You tap on it. It's going to prompt to open that link. And when they open it, just like I did right here, it's got the players listed. It's got the scores, etc. You can see that it's a best of 3 in this particular case as opposed to one game. And each time that they change the score, so when we go to 11-1 or 11-6, you can see that the QR code there is changing. Now, this QR code is for the purpose of you, the organizer. So what happens is even if they don't play the last one, well, we would need to make that an 11. Yes, we know. So there, we wouldn't actually need Team A, in this case, 1. So the way that this works is I'll need to fill out the scorecard over here on another device. We'll switch back to KeepaScore. We will dismiss those scorecards. So we've got all of the 3 ways now. Now, you have players that have gone out and they've captured their scorecard and they've brought it back to you. This is by far the easiest way to do anything in KeepaScore. You are simply just going to scan their scorecard. So what happens is you can see right there highlighted. I tap on that. You give permission to KeepaScore for access to the camera, and then we scroll this up and boom, right there. You can see that as soon as we got that, it basically captured in all of those scores. So that was the scorecard that I had right there, an 11-4, 5-11, and then an 11-3. And that's it. All we have to do is really get the scorecards to the players. You can do it in any of the 3 methods that I showed. And then you just, when they bring it back to you, the phone, the QR code, you just scan that, and then the scores are captured, and your event flows really well. And that's how you can use digital scorecards in KeepaScore.